guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books. It is currently torrential downpouring outside and I needed to get this vlog started, so we're gonna do this. You might be hearing some thunder, some lightning, some rain, but that's okay because that makes a cozy fun reading vlog. But today we are here to do another TBR takedown video, and we are finally doing pink. I'm so excited, and the lighting is horrible in my house right now because it's literally like pitch black outside, even though it is 3:15. So I'm going to show you in my bedroom, and then I'm just going to grab the books from my cart. I normally show it, but the lighting is horrendous out there, so I will show you my bedroom in my one bookcase in there, and then also in my cart, just to see what our options are for this vlog. I usually try to read like 5 or 6 books, and we'll see what we end up reading. So I do always start out with audiobooks, so I'm going to talk about some that I think for sure I can get to, that I was saving for this vlog, that I'm so excited for. So for sure, ooh, okay, I have this on my card out there, so I'll wait to talk about it. So the one that I really want to read is The Rose Bargain by this really small writing. Okay, The Rose Bargain. I am going to read this in this vlog. Very excited. It's 12 hours. All I know is that's YA fantasy, and I've been saving this to do for my Reading Pink Books vlog, and I've been putting off buying this because I'm trying to be better about buying books that I haven't read yet. So if I love it, I will buy the hardback because it's super pretty, and all these special editions have been gorgeous of this book. So The Rose Bargain, I will be reading. It's been a while since I've read a good fantasy, so I'm very excited. And then Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. This book is like a highlighter neon like purple pink, but I'm gonna count it as pink. So I am gonna be reading this. Poston, I don't even know how I just said her last name, but this one I'm very excited, and I always listen to her audiobooks, and I just came in at the library, so it's 11 hours. I think I can fly through that one, and hers definitely have a bit of a magical sense to them, and this one has to do with music. I'm not a big fan of music in books, but it's Ashley Poston, so I think I will love this one. So I definitely have those two. And then I do also have from NetGalley, I have let me find it, the audio for Love and Focus, and I feel like that's pink enough. It's like pinky purple, but her dress is pink too, and it's like half pink, half purple. I think I can count this for the pink reading vlog, this one, because I always read a sapphic romance in these videos. I was doing sapphic and Rena, but I didn't do Rena last time. I ran out of time, but I still did my sapphic romance. So I would love to read this one. This one came out this year. It's very short. It's 7.5 hours, so I can fly through this one. And I think one's a photographer, and the cover's adorable. So obviously I want to read this one. So those are, I believe, actually let me check out Audible, because I do always have some random ones from sales in my Audible. So we have, let's see if we have any pink books. Oh, I have so many more purple ones. I do have an Christmassy. I have You Can Count on Me by Faye Quinn. That is an option. And that might be it. We're gonna go grab some books. So come to my bedroom, because I do know I have a bunch on there, and then we'll see what else I can find. So we have pink. This is actually pink. It doesn't pick it up on camera right now. I'll show you in the other room. That's definitely pink. Oh, no, that's not pink. I really want to read this, but that's not pink either. But we do have, oh, I can get that on KU actually. That's blue. I feel like that's more of like a red. Okay, that's actually all over here. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go grab the other ones and then we'll come back. I don't have as many as I thought, but we will go through these. So I do have those that I already said. And then I do have Stealing Hearts by Lex Martin, which I would love to read. So I could get this out on KU and physically read this one, because I would need to read this. It's A Marriage of Convenience, and it's for a ranch, and she needs health insurance. I also didn't realize I had this one, How to Sell a Romance by Alexa Martin. I used to love her football romance series a few years ago, and I don't know, it does say it's a laugh out loud romantic comedy, which isn't my thing. And she's a kindergarten teacher, which I don't love teacher romances, but this is a maybe. This is a maybe. I'm not sold on this one. Sounds Like Love is a for sure yes. I also do have The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy, which is technically pink. Especially, well, unless it's black, I don't know. This is a maybe. I also haven't seen The Best Thing, so I'm kind of scared to read this one. And then I actually really want to do Read the Partner Plot. I'm going to try to get this on audio as well. This one is Two Former High School Sweethearts Have a Second Chance Marriage of Convenience Romance. I love Christina Forrest, so I feel like that's a yes. Also, physically, I feel like it's finally time to read Great Big Beautiful Life, and I'm kind of cheating because this is the special edition, and it's pink. The original's orange. But look at all that pink. So I'm counting this as the pink vlog. We're gonna read this. I think that's a good call. What Happens in Amsterdam, also I would love to read. It's very summery, and this one I believe that they are married. They have to get married in Amsterdam, I believe. and they knew each other. I think so. I don't know, we'll see. I actually really want to read that. And then I do have a Kristen Becker Ritchie, but I don't think I want to read this either. And this is kind of more red than pink, actually, now that I look at it. I don't know. The font is pink. And then I actually do want to look at my Kindle to see, which I haven't done yet. So physically, I don't own a lot of pink books, which is kind of freaking me out. I've read a lot of pink books. I have second edition by Cleo White, which is pink. I would love to read Mile High Heat by Sarah Blue. This one is an omegaverse and it looks so good. It's only 300 pages. So let's, oh, I can't get on KU on there. I'm gonna read that one too. So for sure, I think we have a lot. So Sarah Blue, I definitely want to try to get to these 4, and then the Love and Focus, and then what was that last one I have for audio? Oh, the Rose Bargain for sure too. We've got a lot of reading to do. We'll see how much I do, but that is my TBR. Wish me luck. I barely have any pink t-shirts. I have a ton of pink sweatshirts, but it's 85 degrees out, so I don't know how much I'll be wearing pink in this video, even though it's my little favorite color. But I did get new cute pink pajamas while I was in Europe, so I can wear those at least at night. So we'll get reading and read all the pink books, which I'm so excited for. We have to try a new Alani flavor together. It was a journey getting this, and it literally arrived in my house the day I left for a week. So I have been waiting and waiting to try this. I did try the cotton candy. I really, really like it, but sherbet is like, I just love all the sweet things. So we're gonna try this, see how I like it. I don't drink Alani's that often, maybe like once a week, so. Sister, have you tried this?
No.
It is so good.
That's good?
Oh my god, it might be my new favorite one.
Ooh, what does it taste like?
It's sherbet. It like literally, it tastes like.
Just like sherbet?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it tastes like I'm like literally eating the like ice cream sherbet. Oh, that is delicious. That is literally, I'm so happy we got a ton. So my sister went to Costco to get the pack that came with cotton candy too. They actually had it, but then she also had ordered some on Amazon when we couldn't find it anywhere, because she had looked Costco online to like do delivery and they didn't list this. So she went in store and they had it. So we have a lot now. I'm gonna bring this down so she can taste it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I did not expect it to taste that good. That's even better than the cotton candy. Oh my gosh. That's all I want to tell you. Hello everybody. I have not talked to you in a while because I have not been reading a ton for this vlog yet. I actually do have 4 hours left of my audio though. I did get my nails done. So even though I'm not wearing pink, we have pink nails for this video. And they're so much better. My nails were so grown out because I hadn't been in a while because I was traveling, but I did read more of The Rose Bargain and I did it while I was making these headphones. My sister hates them, but look at my headphone covers. They're little bows. Listen, I walked downstairs and she's like, you look like you're from Star Wars. So to be fair, they do jut out from my head quite a bit, but I just wear these at home and I thought they were cute. So I made those last night while I was listening to The Rose Bargain, and I'm not like super obsessed with this book, which is really sad because like there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing making me excited to read it again. So she is in this competition to marry this prince, and if you lose, your family's completely shunned. It kind of actually reminds me of A Court of Veils by Eva Chase, even though that's why I choose, and everyone dies if they lose, but in this one they're just like, they can't get married if they lose. They like forfeit their right to marry anybody, and she's in the last like 6 people, and in the society the queen is able able to gift people a bargain, but they have to sacrifice something in return. And so she wants to ask to have her sister's bargain taken away because her sister doesn't remember her bargain. And her sister had disappeared, basically ruined the family because she ran off, and they think she ran off with a guy and tried to get married. And so she's trying to save her family's reputation. That's why she entered this like tournament thing. She's falling for the prince's brother. So that is just this plot, and it's fine, but like I feel like there's also nothing larger in like the fantasy aspect. It's very like light fantasy, but it's also YA, so it's just very slow going, and I think I would have liked this better if it was an adult romance. So I thought I would love it. I was ready to hunt down the Fairy Loot exclusive edition because it's so pretty, and like everything about this book is my vibe. I love everything about it, but I don't know, I just like am not in the mood. It's not bad, like that's why I feel bad saying I would give it 3 stars, because it's absolutely not bad. It's just like more boring, which I hate saying. So it is on a 3-star for me, but I'm going to start Mile High Heat tonight. I'm very, very excited. I had to finish a different book before starting this, so that's why it's taking me a while to really get going on this vlog. But I did just finish a crochet vlog. I finished a bunch of different projects, so that'll be going up on my crochet channel probably tomorrow, so go check that out. It's always linked down below. It's Peace Love Crochet. But I am about to have my favorite Trader Joe's pizza. It is roasted pesto and garlic pizza with deep fried crust. I love garlic. I love the smell of garlic, and this pizza I would literally eat every day if I could. My sister would kill me, but she went to Trader Joe's yesterday, and I was like, perfect, we're having pizza tomorrow. It's so good. I'm obsessed. We're having that for dinner. I can literally smell the garlic right now. It's so good. So I'm excited, but work has been working away. I haven't really been able to listen to a lot of audiobooks while I work because I do too many things that require my attention. So I've just been watching Love Island UK, the new season. I devoured Love Island USA, went through all of that, and watched Beyond the Villa. I watched actually season 6 and season 7 kind of like alternatingly, so I'm super caught up on Love Island US. It's just super easy to put on in the background. Sorry, my sister's washing dishes right now if you can hear that. So I literally would watch like 6 episodes a day while I work. It's not healthy, but that's what I do. So I started Love Island UK, and it's already super juicy, and we're only like 5 or 6 episodes in, but it's super long. So that is really all I have to update you on. It is 5, and I'm gonna have dinner, and then I have a little bit of things to do for work, and then I'm gonna read. And I have sprints today with my Patreon, and I have my parents' puppies with me. So they are here just for a couple days. My parents are doing some golf outing thing with my brother who lives a couple hours away. So we get their babies, though it did thunderstorm today, and Gigi's terrified of thunder. So I really just had to, I would have her like sit next to me, and I would just pet her while I was working. So hopefully it's not bad tonight, because it's the worst when it's at night, because then she won't go to sleep, and then she wants you to like pet her. She's fine if you just are there, you know. She literally, I went into the bathroom to turn off the light, and she followed me inside. So she's a little bit of a Velcro dog. Actually, I'm surprised she's not up here right now. Bailey is. She's just chilling on the bed. Bailey will follow me around. Gigi's with my sister, who's leaving in an hour to go back to work. So that is all I have. Just one reading update that I'm almost done with. So hopefully I'm going to finish that tomorrow, because I do have to start a new crochet vlog, and then my ebook, which I'm loving. Hello, I am in my cute pink PJs. I got these at Primark when I was in London. They were too cute to pass up, and I finally found like one in my size. There were a bunch of different ones I wanted to get, but they have the pink stripes in my size. I am currently crocheting this 6-star blanket that I started probably in January. I made one for a friend, and then I immediately started this, and that was a Christmas present. So I'm back at it. It's taking so long, and it's gonna be a giant blanket, so I still have a skein and a half to get through. So I have to finish this skein and then a whole other one. So that is what I'm working on. Where did I put it there? I was like, where is my stitch marker? But I just finished the Rose Bargain. I just wanted to start this because I'm in between projects. So I did read. The only thing about this is it's so low. Anyways, finished the Rose Bargain, and I was chatting with Tori about it because I initially know I told you that it's more like a 3-star read, but the end was actually super intriguing, and I did not see it coming. So I'm kind of intrigued by that, and I kind of want to read the next book. But like 80% of this was kind of boring. The last 20%, I was like, now we're picking things up. Now we're getting into like way more of a complex plot. So I don't know, maybe like 3.5. The ending was pretty good, but I think I'll stick with the 3 on Goodreads if I have to round it, because it was just like not enough for me. And I was like, the romance was fine, but I just like didn't feel it super much. So yeah, but surprised by the end on quite a few different reasonings. So I had so much fun reading this. By the end, I was like kind of glued to it while I was listening and doing my crochet. So didn't love it as much as I wanted to, but we have 1 book down. Did start Mile High Heat and I am obsessed. It is so good. And there's nothing like special about it. I just like love omegaverse and I do not know why. So she's an omega and she has to take a flight home because she was living with her mates, like her pack, but like decided that they just didn't treat her well enough, so she decided to leave. And it's really hard for omegas to fly because they're just like don't do well in enclosed spaces. And so she flies and is like, this is awful, and then she goes into heat in the middle of the flight, and one of the heroes is one of the pilots and he decides to help her, and stuff happens in the cockpit. And then they arrive home and he's like, well, you still are going through your heat, like let me and my pack help you. And his pack is definitely very hesitant to having an omega, which definitely, I did say this in my wrap up that I did because I mentioned books I was currently reading, seems to be a very common thing in omegaverse. Like I've read only a handful and I think every single one has some sort of alpha who doesn't want an omega. It is very resistant to the fact because they're just like nervous about settling down or like finding the perfect person for their pack. So we're getting ready to go into heat and I'm already 25% in and it's like not a ton has happened, so it's going to be a very quick read, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the dynamic. I love the 3 guys that she is going to realize that she likes, because it's usually also where they have experience with a pack that didn't really treat her right and just like felt like she was kind of too much and didn't spoil her. And the purpose of having a pack is just be obsessed and spoil you and want to just like do everything for you, and I just like love that idea. I just love it. So it's going very well. I'm having so much fun reading this. Can't wait to read more. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm very excited. I do have my parents' dogs, so they're being so good, and my parents are gonna pick them up tomorrow, so then it's gonna be the weekend and I hope to read a ton before I leave for Canada. Leave on Wednesday. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and read more of my omegaverse. Hi guys, I'm here with my sherbet Alani. I've been looking forward to it all day. I finished a book. I did finish Mile High Heat by Sarah Blue, and I think I'm giving it 4 stars. Now for me, I have different criteria for rating for different genres. So not a lot really happened in this and it was very insta-love. If that happened in a regular romance book, I would hate it. It happened in this, I ate it up. So maybe you can't trust my reviews, but I had so much fun reading this, so I'm giving it 4 stars. They were obsessed with her, and I love a hero obsessed, and I don't mind that it's insta-love because it's like pheromones involved and like not real. So of course, exactly when I start this, my neighbor decides to mow their lawn. Let's ignore that. But I am starting a new crochet project, so I'm gonna start a new audio. But for Mile High Heat, I did really enjoy it. There was some drama with her old pack, and then she has never been like spoiled before, so she is just like really liking these hot rich guys who want her, as opposed to her trashy old group. And I'm intrigued because I feel like his sister might get a book. I feel like they set it up that way, and I know this is a series. So, and the sister's going on, I think, like a cruise. That's like a dating cruise for omegas, so I'm very intrigued. I also just love the whole like nesting, and she might go into her heat and like they just literally will bend over backwards to give literally the world to her, and I love it. So this was really great, and the dynamics between them, I had so much fun. So 4 stars for Mile High Heat. And I'm gonna start actually my audio. I think I'm gonna do the Lila Lee one first. I was gonna do my Ashley Poston, but I need to get this arc out of the way because I have it from NetGalley. So it's Love and Focus, so I really want to read this one. It's only 7.5 hours, so I don't know anything about it, and it's like half pink, half purple. This definitely looks more purple, but I looked up the actual cover. It definitely has pink on top, so we're gonna count this as pink, and her dress is pink, so I feel like it has enough pink to be a pink book. And then I'll read Ashley Poston's next. I just really wanted to get into a audiobook today, and I should be able to finish this today if I time it right. So let's crochet a tank top and read my book. Hello, happy Saturday, Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday. I just said Saturday, but that's okay. I went and ran a couple errands this morning. I went to TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, and Ulta because I wanted a couple organization things and a new mascara, and all the Halloween stuff is out already. I am so excited. It took everything in me not to do some shopping because it was all so cute. I did not let myself get a cart or a basket. I was there for a reason, and I got exactly what I needed, and I left with what I needed, which is great. So no new holiday decorations yet. I also don't know how much we have because we have a lot. So we haven't gotten any of it out yet. Obviously it's July. So come September, which is when we put all of our fall decorations out, I'll see what I need. But I finished a book and I'm halfway through another one. So I finished the Love and Focus audio. This was very short. It was 7.5 hours and it definitely kind of felt a little too short to me. And it was cute, like it was second chance. The other one though had like ghosted her completely when they were in college because she had to go back for a family emergency. And she could see that she was reading her messages because they have like an app that you can use for like international communication no matter like what kind of phone you have. And she said she could see her reading her messages and she would send them like all the time and she just never responded. And now it's like 8 years later and they're working on a work project together. And she's like, because she had blocked her then on social media because she was like, you ghosted me, like you broke up with me, ghosted me, like why would I even want to see anything about you? And then she quickly moved on, the one that had been ghosted, like 4 months later to a new boyfriend. And then she was with him for like literally 7 years and was engaged to him, but then they just recently broke up. So I don't know how to rate this book. It does not have that great of ratings on Goodreads. I did enjoy the romance. However, like the plot itself was just kind of like not a ton to it because she's 29. She's like, I had all these hopes and dreams about what my life would look like now and it's just not, and blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm 31. So like I'm at that same kind of like point in my life. And it's hard for me to sympathize with her because she's just not like taking the reins of her life. And I get it would be hard. It would be very hard. She was in a relationship for 7 years, lived with him and everything, and then she had to move out. She had to move out with friends, and she's just like really disappointed in her life, I guess, but that's like a big theme of this book. And then sees her ex and like they kind of rekindle and figure out what went wrong, kind of start a friends with benefits situation. And it was fine. Like there was nothing super exciting about it. I feel like I just wanted a little bit more beyond the, oh, I just got broken up with, what am I doing with my life? I'm almost 30. Like I should have been married with kids by now. I'm just like, that's been done over and over and over again. And like you can like figure out like a new fresh way to do that. And the other heroines POV was in third person while the main heroines was first person. It felt very jarring when we got the short chapters from the other heroine and the audio narrator kind of read it like robotically, I guess, like kind of narrating third person of this one girl. It kind of just like I felt like I zoomed out of the story and was being read the story and then got back in the first person POV and like got back into the story. And it was just felt very jarring. It was a very interesting choice of writing style that I didn't love. So this one, I feel like 3 feels so harsh, but I feel like it's kind of like the Rose Bargain where it's just like, it's fine. Like I didn't love it and I was just kind of like passively listening. I didn't hate it, but maybe it's like a 3.5, but overall it was just fine. That's how I would rate this one. But I am reading second edition by Cleo White because this one is so good. And it's second edition because he is a librarian at her university that her mother is the president of. They meet at a faculty party. He takes her home. They sleep together. He does not know she's a student because she was at a faculty party. Well, it's because it was her mom's party. And so later he learns that she is the president's daughter and she is 22. And he's a single dad to a daughter with autism who's super cute. And they give him the opportunity to travel to France, where he's from, to go through this extensive like rare book collection of this millionaire who died. And so he had mostly like second editions, that's why it's called second edition. And so he's going through the library and the president says, my daughter just said she wants to take a year off of school. Really, she doesn't want to finish school. She doesn't want to do, I think she wants to be like something with like physicist or something. She's like, I just don't want to do that anymore. She's kind of in an existential crisis. Like, I just don't know what I want to do, but it's not this. And she's followed like her parents' rules the whole time. So she tells her parents she's not going to finish school. She literally has like a semester left. So her parents are like, hey, why don't you go and be like the nanny for the librarian because he is a single dad, so that he can go and do this job for us. So like she goes, little do her parents know they have a past. So they end up going to France together. I love the setting. It's just like this old, just antique-y kind of house that's giant because he was like a millionaire in France, and she's taking care of the daughter. She's really close to her and they're dancing around their connection. I love it so much. Age gap, really good, and I'm really excited to read more. So this one's going really, really well. It's like a 4 or a 5 right now. So we'll see how it goes. I'm halfway through and then I'm going to start the new Ashley posted next, Sounds Like Love. I don't love musician romances and it sounds like she's a songwriter, so we'll see how this goes. I'm usually skeptical when it comes to musician romances, but so far I'm like 10 minutes in, so we'll see. But I have some crocheting to do. I gotta record a video, so we'll see how much I can listen to today. Okay, so I am about 3 hours into Sounds Like Love, and I was really worried because I don't love musician romances, but this is so good. They literally can talk to each other in their minds, and I'm pretty sure it's the couple from the beginning, or else why would she have them meet and then like have the heroine randomly be able to talk to someone in her mind? I'm pretty sure it's the guy from the beginning, but I am really enjoying this. I will say I'm shocked by how many books came out this year that have to do with dementia, because this one, her mom has dementia, and I'm pretty sure the Kennedy Ryan has that trope with like a parent having dementia, and Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez also has that, and I'm pretty sure there's another one that has it. So lots of romances that came out with year are dealing with that topic. I don't know why they're all doing that, but her mom has good days and bad days, and she's home. She's actually has writer's block, so I'm assuming they're gonna write together in their minds because they don't really know who each other is, and their banter is hilarious, and I'm loving this. I love the fact that they can talk to each other in their minds. It kind of is giving me Dead Romantics vibes, because like she could see ghosts and she can see him and nobody else can, so it's kind of giving that vibe. Well, I guess it would be the same as the 7-Year Slip too, because like she could only see him in her apartment. Anyways, it's really good. I'm excited to see where this is going, and I'm not minding the music aspect at all, because it's not like it's in Hollywood. Like she's home, I think, in North or South Carolina with her family. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm almost on the 2nd edition. I'm still really enjoying this as well. It's probably like a 4-star right now. If you love QB Tyler, you would love this author, because it's very much like age gap daddy romances, very spicy. I'm intrigued to see how it ends though, because how are they gonna make it work, especially with his boss being her mom? But we will see. I'm excited. Hello, it is Monday. Had a dentist appointment this morning. Everything is great. I hate the dentist, so I was freaking out when I was sitting in that chair. No cavities. We are good to go. I never actually was scared of the dentist until I got cavities as an adult. Absolutely hated it. I also really can't breathe out of my nose that well, so that also causes me to hate the dentist. But no cavities, don't have to go back to them until January, which is fantastic. Got that out of the way, and I actually was able to do some audiobook listening today. I was doing something where I didn't really have to like think about what I was doing, I just had to do it. So I am listening to the Ashley Poston book, and I'm actually really liking this. I love the fact that they can talk to each other in their minds. I love that trope in fantasy books, so the fact that it's in this one that's like basically contemporary, and they're writing a song together. It's not like they're in the limelight, they're in her small town, and like I really like it. I was also worried about the whole dementia with her mom situation, because I was worried it'd be like too sad. I don't love my romances to really focus on really sad things, but it's not too bad. Like there's good days and bad days for her mom, and they're trying to figure out how to manage closing down their music bar that they've had for forever. So I am really enjoying this one. But I did finish 2nd edition. I'm giving that one 4 stars. Very fun, spicy, single dad romance. I really liked also how there was, it kind of felt unfinished, to be honest. There was like that other plot of him going through all the books. I wish there was more to that. Like I was really interested in him going through all these books and finding like really rare ones, and I was like, where are we going with this? Like it would have been cool to see him like discover some things or something. Like that part of the plot just kind of left to focus on the romance, but like it would have been fun if that like turned into a little bit of something more. But they definitely had chemistry. They had to worry about people in their lives figuring out that they liked each other, because it's such a big age gap, because she was 22 and he was like 35 or something. So yeah, the ending was really cute too. Solid 4-star read. I just really like Cleo White. I really enjoy her books, so I'm excited for whatever she writes next, and I'm glad I read this one and got it out of the way. I was just thinking though, there's so many different like tones of pink. I feel like these are not going to look good together on my thumbnail, especially the Ashley Poston one, because it's like highlighter, and I also couldn't tell if it was like pink or purple, but I would say it's a pinky, more pink. It's not like, it's not this color. So anyways, that's probably gonna be my last book for this video, because I leave in 2 days for Canada. So I want to get this up. I'm actually gonna try. I don't know if I can finish it today. I have like 5 hours left of this audiobook, 5.5 hours, and I'm literally 51% through. I'm halfway through this one. See, it's more pinky, right? Maybe this is purple, I don't know, but I have about 50% left, so I'll be reading this. I have more spreadsheet stuff to do. It is already 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have dinner soon, but I have a lot of work to do before I leave and go out of town. So I'm gonna be doing this spreadsheet work and listen to my audio and see how it goes. I do like their dynamic a lot. I mean, it was pretty obvious who the guy in her head was, and I like that it was him. So yeah, I'll keep listening. Hello everybody. Sorry, I just turned my fan off to film this. It's hot in the summer and heat rises and it's hot upstairs when I work. But I am here because I finished my book and it's the end of this vlog. I'm so sorry for the abrupt ending. I literally leave tomorrow for my trip, so I have to get this done. And I've been working 10-hour days back to back because I have 2 releases this week for authors I work for, so it's been a lot. But I did finish this today, and I usually don't love finishing audiobooks while I do work, but this one I definitely did just to finish it because I just stopped loving it. And I'm sad. So I feel like nothing can beat the first 2 Ashley Poston books, Dead Romantics and 7 Year Slip. Those were so good. 5-star reads for me. Loved them. A Novel Love Story I gave 4 stars. It was cute, but I remember kind of like fizzling out by the end. And that's the same vibe I get with this one. Like, it's cute, but like I need more than just the magic aspect. And I need just like more to the plot. I need more to the characters. I didn't really like love either of the characters in here. And it was just fine. Like, we were just following them writing a song. And so I thought it was really cute for the first half, but then it just kind of got, not old, but like I wasn't obsessed with it the way I wanted to be for the second half. I was like, oh, they're just writing a song. And like, it's so sad, her mom. So I don't love reading about that. It wasn't as sad as the other books I've read with characters with dementia, but it definitely kind of added a very melancholy tone to the book, which isn't bad, but it was just sad. And so I think I'm giving this 3.5 stars. I also don't love music in audiobooks because I don't like it when they actually like sing in the audiobooks. It's just like not my favorite. So 3.5 for this. I still don't know if I want to round down or round up. It just wasn't my favorite by her. And I feel like I want that magic back of the first 2 books. And maybe it's just because they were much more angsty than this one and the previous one. I feel like those 2, I mean, I guess the Novel Love Story was like kind of angsty with the hero, but this one, it just was okay. I really wanted more from this one, and I'm so sad because pink is my favorite color, and this vlog was not the best. I feel like we had more misses than hits in this vlog. We read 5 books, not a single 5-star read. I feel like green is the color to beat when it comes to these videos, because my green video, I read like 5-star after 5-star, 4.5 star, 5-star, and this one, 3-star, 3.5, 3.5, 4, and that might be it. I don't remember what I've read in this video, but that is how the pink video went. I am so sorry that this did not have as many great books as I wanted it to, but I got a lot off of my TBR, which is the goal of these videos, is to get stuff off my TBR, finally read them, and I did that in this video. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts are, and also let me know what color I should do next. I have a color I'm leaning towards, so we'll see if I end up, I probably will do that, but let me know if there's a color you want to see next. And if you've made it this far, leave me a pink heart in the comments down below. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.